Friends, to this English lecture from your main course book of English Junction Standard 4th. Today I Shama Khan is going to teach you poem number 2, that is Flying Kites. As soon as the name come kites, all the children's imagination takes at a high speed because it is their favorite festival also, we can say, because during Uttarayan all the children fly the kites very nicely and all the children are fond of kites. So as soon as I have said kites, सब बच्चों के दिमाग में वो काइट का अलग अलग शेप, हाउ दे आर फ्लाइंग, उसके पीछे कैसे दौड़ते हैं, ऑल माइट हैव कम टू योर माइंड. तो सो लेट्स सी इन दिस पोएम what does the poet want to say about the poem. So first of all we will read the poem and then I will explain it in detail. So here the writer of the poem, he is Frank Dempster Sherman. Who is the writer of the poem? Frank Dempster Sherman. He has written the poem and he has thought that if he becomes the kite, what things he can do. So let's see what imagination the poet has seen. All the students repeat after me the lines one by one. I often sit and wish that I could be a kite up in the sky and ride upon the breeze and go whichever way I chance to blow. Then I could look beyond the town and see the river winding down and follow all the ships that sail like me before the merry gale, until at last with them I came to some place with a foreign name. So here the poet wants to become a kite and fly up high in the sky. Once again let's read the poem and then explanation I will do. I often sit and wish that I could be a kite up in the sky. So यहाँ पोएट क्या कहना चाहता है कि दिस इज़ अ सिंपल पोएम और इसमें किसको माइंड में रख के लिखी गई है. इट इज़ रिटन by taking a child's point of view. A child longs to fly like a kite and fly in the sky whichever way the wind chooses to blow. यानी जहाँ जहाँ हवा चलने वाली है उसके साथ वो पतंग के साथ वो चाइल्ड उड़ना चाहता है. And ride upon the breeze and go whichever way I chance to blow. Then I could look beyond the town and see the river winding down. So what he is saying, okay, he is very eager to look beyond his town. वो शहर में क्या क्या है, अपने कस्बे में क्या क्या है, he wants to see eagerly and see the winding river. हवा के साथ कैसे नदी बहती रहती है, that also he wants to see. And follow all the ships that sail like me before the merry gale. तो वहाँ यहाँ कवि क्या कहना चाहता है. He says that just like the sail of the ship takes them to a distant land, he too wants to merry gale to take him to a distant foreign land. कि जैसे हवा के झोंके के साथ जो शिप दूर दूर कहीं चली जाती है, वैसे ही पतंग के साथ वो भी दूर दूर कहीं और चले जाना चाहता है. Until at last with them I came to some place with a foreign name. और ऐसे उड़ते 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 he went to some places जहाँ no one recognized him and he was found in a totally new place. So here what does the poet want to say? So the poet wants to say that this poem brings out the poet's longing टू एक्सपीरियंस एन एडवेंचर डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द नॉर्मल लाइफ। जो उसकी रोज़ की ज़िंदगी है उससे वो ऊब चुका है, इसलिए वो पतंग बनकर ही वॉन्ट्स टू फ्लाई फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर। नाउ अगेन लेट्स सी दिस poem in detail. So this is the sea or river where the kite is flying. So here these are the different shapes of kites which wherever the wind is blowing along with the waves of the wind, the continuously, so along with the wind all these kites are flying to distant places. I think all the students have understood the poem very nicely. Now let me ask you some questions. Why does the poet long to be up in the sky like a kite? कोई बता सकता है? Let me ask one more question. What does he hope to see from high up in the sky? Yes, very nice students. The poet hopes to see all the places, different small houses, big lands, whatever he cannot see from down. If he is seeing from up, all the things is very clear to him, the view is very clear to him, और वो अच्छे से पूरे अपने शहर को, कस्बे को he can see very nicely. Now students, can you tell me what is the difference between viewing the river from the ground and up from the sky? इसमें कोई डिफरेंस है? Yes, obviously it is there. क्या है कि whenever we are seeing from down, ज़मीन पे से देखते only the flow of the river is seen, but when it is we are seeing from a high distance, जैसे पतंग ऊपर आसमान में ऊंची होती है, अगर वहाँ से हम देखेंगे तो what we will see? Yes, कि वो हवा के झोंके के साथ कैसे वन बाय वन वो आगे बहती जाती है, एंड फाइनली इट्स एंटर इनटू द सी, समुद्रों के साथ जाके कैसे मिल जाती है, दैट ऑल्सो ही इज़ एबल टू सी. नाउ what is that he hopes to see beyond the river? तो लेखक क्या देखना चाहता है? Yes, very good students. The poet hopes to see the ship sailing in the sea. What does he think will happen to the ship? आप क्या सोचते हो कि शिप को क्या होगा? Correct students. The poet thinks that just like him, the ship will get carried away in the wind and sail to some unknown place. जैसे पतंग हवा के साथ बहती जाती है, वैसे ही जो उसके साथ जो भी शिप है वो भी उसके साथ कंटिन्यूसली उड़ती जाती है, एंड वन डे इट विल रीच टू सम अननोन प्लेस. मगर इस उड़ने में इतना एक्साइटमेंट है, इतना मज़ा है जो हम अपनी नॉर्मल ज़िंदगी में नहीं जी पाते हैं, नहीं कर पाते हैं. तो जो ये अनुभव है, द एक्सपीरियंस, दैट इज़ मोस्ट एक्साइटिंग, मोस्ट थ्रिलिंग. सो द पोएट does not want to limit himself. The poet longs for an exciting experience, something different from the normal life down on the earth, where the view and the moment is limited. इस ज़मीन पर क्या है, जो भी चीज़ हम करते हैं उसका लिमिटेशन है, मगर आसमान में ऐसा कोई बंधन नहीं है. आप जहाँ चाहो वहाँ उड़ सकते हैं, जहाँ चाहे जा सकते हैं, और बिना कोई बंधन के एवरीवेयर वी कैन गो फ्रीली. और अगर ज़मीन पे होंगे तो बाउंडेशन इज़ देयर कि यहाँ नहीं जाना है, रिस्ट्रिक्शन इज़ देयर. तो बिना कोई बंधन के, बिना कोई उसके, लेखक कंटिन्यूसली उड़ते रहना चाहता है. सो दिस इज़ द explanation of the poem. Hope all of you understood the poem very nicely. Thank you students.